Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I am Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are pretty cool here. Pretty cool here. Pretty cool here. All I have done since yesterday is I got another level, another mastery up for, or not mastery, but I don't know, whatever you call it. I got 46 on BSN now. whatever the fuck it's called. Cats, I guess. Catalyzed. I've done it 46 times. That's all I've really done. As I've been recording other stuff, editing and whatnot, trying to get some of the playthroughs ready for this coming week. Today, another one of these. All right, I can handle that. Precious days away from getting a VSF made outfit. I'm tickled about that. Tickled about that. But yes, Monday, I want to have specific days for specific playthroughs. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be, my goal is for it to be kind of like a TV channel. You know what I'm saying? For my YouTube channel to be like a TV channel, like you know what days certain things are going to be. You know, that's my intention. So I'm trying to figure out what the best days are for certain things. But as it stands right now, hold on a second. I'm eating some ramen. I just needed oh, that's interesting purple outfit. I don't hate that at all. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that don't look bad. That don't look bad at all. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. So currently, the way I've got it figured out is Monday will be Gears of War and Monday Night Mania. Tuesday will be, Serp is going to be really happy to hear this. Tuesday is Neverness to Everness and Tuesday Night Download. Yes, I did start Neverness to Everness. I did start it. I have the first episode recorded, and it will be out Tuesday. It will be out Tuesday. I'll talk more about that later, I'm sure, particularly when I see if Serp is going to show up or not. Then Wednesday will be Alan Wake for 2 weeks, because it's about to end, and Wicked Wednesday Night. Thursday is going to be Dead Space and Need for Speed Payback. Friday, I'm gonna have, I think we're gonna do Ghostbusters on Friday, because I kind of want to keep Friday to kind of a silly theme, you know, not a serious kind of theme, kind of a cartoony kind of, you know, lighthearted theme. So I'm thinking we're going to do Ghostbusters and Fall Guys Fortnite. And Saturday will be Primal and Detroit Become Human. And Sunday will be Little Nightmares. That's the way that we're looking at it. Probably I'll try to find another game that I can throw in on Sunday as well. Just cause. But But at the same time, it's like I kind of need to keep Sundays sort of free because that'll be the day. That's the days that I do my pay-per-views twice a month. You know. And I might just keep it at one playthrough on Sundays. But that's the tentative schedule at the moment. That's what's going down. So I hope that meets to everyone's approval. Again, I'm going to tweak it because, like I say, I kind of want to have certain theme nights, you know. I'm just, the games that I've got right now is making, it's puzzling me over how I can apply a theme to them. I would kind of actually prefer to put Little Nightmares on Wednesday and Alan Wake move it to Sunday, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I got a bunch of shit coming. That's what I'm saying. The playthroughs are about to come back in full force. So yeehaw for that. Okay. I think we got some research. We do. Like the hair on Nell.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
Okay, still nothing. Oh, we got another King Guard lance. I can do a piece of that. Do a piece of the King's Guard lance. That's cool. Keeping that shit going. Alright. Let's go check the mail. Because we just got something for what I just did right there. Indeed. Alright. You know what? Let's do this. We're here. Because there's a firearm cooling and I think a gash in that failed delivery stuff. So I should probably make room for them. That one's weak and it's too many, so we're gonna get rid of that one. No, I'll do that one. We'll do that one. No. We'll do you. We'll do you. Get rid of you. Don't get rid of chefs. Don't get rid of the chefs, because I might I can roll those for Blair. The two people that I'm most concerned about for the modules right now, and getting really good ancestor modules for is of course Blair and Viessa. So I'm trying not to get rid of any of those. Okay. That should leave me some room. Now. Okay, I did have. There we go. What are you talking about? My inventory's full. Oh, I just got rid of the wrong fucking things. God fucking damn it. I see now. I see what I did. Those are trigger modules, and I'm a dipshit. Not ancestor modules. Those are trigger modules.
Hi there.
Hey.
What can I help you with?
You're probably modules. I mean, if I was a bad man, it'd probably be modules. I can't think of any other reason why I would want to come and talk to you if it didn't involve our jobs. Perhaps that is rude of me. I don't care. Okay. You. How many is that? 11? Yep, that'll do. That'll do. The rest of them aren't really important, so I don't care. Just wanted to see if we could get a better firearm cooling. A double yellow would be nice. But we did not get a double yellow. 89 and 75. What do we got here? 97 and 48. That one's at least better. Let's do that. Yeah. Gosh, that 75 looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. And still this is doing this. What? I don't understand. To make it get stuck on that. I cannot figure out what the fuck I need to do to prevent that from goddamn happening anymore. It is annoying the shit out of me. Annoying the shit out of me. That it will not stop doing that. I don't know what I have done, but it is pissing me off. Eating some ramen noodles. I think I mentioned that. Ramen noodles are very good. I very much like ramen noodles. Hold on, I need to check the battle pass. They're cheap as fuck. You can buy them for like, what is it? I think they're, what, 30, 40 cents a pack? And they're a decent little snack, you know, when you don't feel like eating like a full meal. But you're hungry, you know. All you gotta do is take a bowl, fill it with 2 cups of water, nuke that bitch for about 6 seconds, throw your noodles in, nuke it for 6 minutes, throw your noodles in, nuke it for another 5 minutes, and then add whatever the fuck you want to it, and it's perfect. Perfectly done. Awesome. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay. Noodles are done. Alright. Time to get started. What do we got here? Munitions, dismantle modules, which I've almost got done. Okay, that's good. Toxic skills, waves complete. Those will be easy. That's easy. Okay, everything's good. We can do all this shit pretty easily. You know what? First thing. The first thing we're going to do. We're going to go down here and kick the bucket. It said interact with munitions. So we'll just run down there. Get that taken care of. Video, okay. I'm in the process of editing stuff, so I got to keep my eye on the progress of it. Juicy pearl. Here we go. And that person's gonna standing there. It's gonna be like, did that girl just show up just to kick a can and disappear? she did that. Yes, Viessa did that. She absolutely did that. Now, and again, we're going to continue with Viessa till we get her to 60. Hello. Okay, we got 20 minutes for 20 minutes until the wall crasher. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
I think that do not exceed your limits applies to the people who come here too early when they're not capable of surviving it yet. Do not exceed your limits. Don't make your team carry you. So yes, I started playing Neverness to Everness.
Descendant, we're detecting RK life signs
Or
inside a
NTE.
Vulgus structure.
And I'm like, what I've played so far, I enjoyed. It meets the first and most important criteria for a game for me is that it looks polished, it looks nice, it looks good. I like the aesthetic, I like the character designs, I like the way it looks. And I don't care how goddamn awesome the gameplay is if it does not appeal to me aesthetically. If I don't think it looks good, then I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I will forgive a lot of imperfections if it looks good. Now there are times, of course, with certain games that no matter how good it looks, it's just like this is horrible. This is horrible.
Strike on the staging area.
For instance, Nier Automata. Phenomenal in that game, you know. Pretty much iconic, but the game is atrocious. But Neverness to Everness, like I said, very polished, very clean. It looks very nice. The fucking proportions are good. The city scenes don't look, you know, like you so often get, and it looks, you know, oh, there's no way a car could get down this street kind of thing, you know. It's actually just, you know, it actually looks realistically scaled, despite the fact that it's anime characters, you know. It looks good. The combat's nice. It's essentially a lot of button mashing. It seems. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more complexity to it after you get up there. But currently, it's kind of button mashing. But you know, like I said, that'll probably change as it goes on. There's a lot of stuff to learn. Holy Christ. Surf was not kidding when he said, you think this game has a lot of menus. Oh my God, he was not kidding.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well
it's
done.
One of those games, but you know, but much like with this game, when I first started this game, I would go to here when I would see the red dot, and I would see all this shit and be like, I don't know what any of this does. I'd be like, there's some more shit I don't know what to do with. That's why when I finally started, you know, actually seriously upgrading shit and upgrading characters and stuff, I had so much material that I just blew through it. I could just fucking level up people left and fucking right, because I had acquired so much material for almost a year, not knowing what the fuck I was really doing with it. But yeah. It seems like a fun little game. Seems like a fun little game. So I'm gonna give it a shot for a while.
Descendant.
I don't.
The operation zone. Proceed with caution.
I can't imagine that I'll quit. I mean, it's an MMO, so it's not gonna be one of those games, you know, if there's a finale to. It's gonna be like this. So I imagine I'll probably be playing it for quite some time. I do have experience playing gacha games. I've played my fair share. You know, after all, I do own a phone, so, you know, that's almost synonymous with playing a gacha game of some sort. And I've played a couple of them on the PlayStation over the years. That I think one of them is still going. But I just was like, I don't care anymore, and I just sort of moved on. So I've got experience with those games, unlike with the dating sim games that I just recently, yesterday, finished 5 Hearts Under One Roof, the first game. You know, there's 2 of them now, and the mechanics of it were blowing my mind. I was like, I don't understand, because there's hidden shit, there's hidden pathways, and there's hidden fucking endings and stuff like that, and I don't know how the fuck you would get to them. I can't figure it out. But I did finish it. I got the girl that I wanted, Gran. She is a smoke show. A smoke show. So that playthrough is on my channel. It was all done in live streams. It wasn't like a typical, like a, you know, it was a
Descendant. Prime the detonator with
all
your
live
arcade.
streams.
Then activate the remote detonation.
But it was only 4 of them. I think it's like 6 hours that I've put into it. And you could put more time into it, absolutely, because essentially, if you go through the game and beat it, or and get the ending with every single girl, you're probably looking at 20, 25 hours, maybe. Largely just from watching the cutscenes, because it's a choose your own adventure sort of game. So you make a decision and then you just watch a cutscene. A lot, the story unfolds. But yeah, look for that Tuesday it is. Neverness to Everness. The playthrough begins.
Initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Gears of War isn't going to be a very long playthrough, I don't think. Because it's not a really long game. I'm already with just 3 episodes. The third one is coming out this Monday. With just 3 episodes, I'm already like close to 30% or something done with the game. So that won't be very long. And I don't think that Little Nightmares, I don't think there's much more of it either, because it's a fairly short game too, if I'm correct. So I'll have 2 more slots open. Two more. What? 22, level 22, okay. Ah! And we're gonna get rid of our garbage here. And hop on down to the wall crusher. Gonna let me get this. Nope. 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 Hold on. We'll go in just a second. Let's continue fixing, cleaning up the shit to make the dog happy. To make Winter happy. No, we didn't. Wait, Frost. Frost is his name. I wanted to call him Winter, but I was like, no. No. Because Winters is the lead singer of The Circle, and she would not appreciate if I named a dog after her. So, Frost is VS's dog. I gotta come up with names for them all. Blair Midnight, the original name of the dog. Blair still has Midnight, but she has Frost now. and I need to think up a name for Daya because she has the one of the other skins for her German Shepherd. And then you got Hazard, that's the sheepdog that Freyna has, and then I have to come up with a name for Harris's, and then Inez has Timber, which was the original name for the Eskimo dog or the what Siberian Husky? That's what they are, Siberian Husky. So Nails, I got to think up a name for hers, and Haley. And I think those are the only people that have the dogs, if I'm not mistaken. What is that person doing? Is that MCD or is it McD? Or is it Cud? Bothers me. They retain the same name. I know it's not. I know it won't let me change separate names for separate dogs. It'd be nice if it would. You can do that shit for the dogs, but you can't do it for the vehicles, and that's another thing that irritates me. That's another thing that irritates me. You got all these different skins for all these different vehicles, and you can't assign different ones to different people. Like, I'd love for somebody to ride that one, but that's the black one, the Night Rider, that Blair, Biessa, and Daya have. So it's annoying. A little bit annoying. Uncle G. Who's going first? Of course, as usual, everybody but me. Hello? There we go. There we go. Sometimes I get a fear that I'm going to get stuck in there again. Once it happens to you once, you're like, oh shit, am I going to get stuck again? That's okay. I need blue stuff. Buddy, got some blue stuff. No blue stuff to be had. Red stuff, blue stuff. And while I was looking for blue stuff, they killed it. That's so annoying. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be great. But that's okay. Ran out of blue stuff. Hell as old as time. I don't know. I don't want to know what they're doing. That's disturbing. I just don't see a whole lot of Colossi out here. And again, why, when this one is the one that has it, are there no others? Has anybody else ever noticed that? I have noticed that. Okay, we're going back to Albion. Going back to Albion. Normal attire. Added this one back. I removed it. The helmeted version of that. Because that one doesn't have a helmet anymore. The helmet's just for this outfit now. So I added this back until such time as I acquire the maid outfit. Because this is cute. But I'd rather have the maid outfit. I would like to have both of them. But 7 is all you can have right now. Why 7? Why 7? Why not 10? Why not 10? What is wrong with round numbers? You know what I'm saying? What games like this pick such strange fucking numbers to give you a shit. It's like, just fucking round it. Because we got that. 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 And we got that. So, of course, That will be, unfortunately, that'll have to be the one that gets replaced. Oh, trigger. Let's just wear this for a bit, just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles, we'll wear the schoolgirl outfit. By the way, it is Mother's Day today, so make sure you call your mom. Call her and let her know you love her. They care about shit like that. I know it's hard when you're a dude. Dudes don't give a shit about things like that. We just don't care. Literally, we do not care. 31. Damn close. Oh, it wouldn't let me just jump. I was like, oh, it's cool. It's gonna let me jump just from one to the next. No, no, you're having too much fun. Let me make the dog happy. He doesn't like to leave shit just laying around. Damn it! Is it just me? Or have these two been the missions the last couple of days? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. And one more time. Whoa. That's all those? Quick, easy. That's good. Num num. That was all of those, right? Yep. Okay. Yes. All the infiltration operations. Okay. Let's check the battle pass. Dismantle modules. We still need to do that. That'll be easy, and that'll get that at the same time. Only 10 more days left before we get a new battle pass. That's kind of exciting. Oh, we got another level here. So let's take care of that real quick. Nope. That. Here we go. I got 3, 6, 9, 12 more. puts her at, what is it? 47. 47.
Wanna feel a chill?
What's the last one? Axiom Plains mission. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go ahead, since we're here. Damn it. Stop it! Of course, everybody remembers that this is Sunday. So we end the stream an hour early because I have to go into work an hour earlier than I do the rest of the week. Tomorrow is going to be super fun because it's Mother's Day. Mother's Day is one of the worst days of the year to work in a restaurant. Right, for real.
Descendant, we've been waiting for you. Our soldiers have suffered extensive casualties while holding off the enemy onslaught. These resources were seized from the enemy fortress. They must be transported safely to Albion.
I believe we can take care of that. I think just maybe. Just maybe. Really? Where did it just put me? That's not where I wanted to be. How did you not die?
How was that?
Any more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
It's what I do. Let's get her up here real quick. So we got that. Okay. So it doesn't matter now. Then we'll just go for whatever. We'll start here, I guess. work our way from one end to the other. Yeah, let's do it. We will run down and do our mission here.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out. Oldest special assault ship spotted.
Motherfuckers. Get the fuck off me, motherfucker.
Requesting takedown of enemy assault ship.
Good. Stay down. Nobody asked for your help. So if you die, it's your problem. Where the fuck is he? I'm not helping you do shit. You can't do it on your own. Go the fuck away. Yep, here we go. That's what I was waiting for. For you to die. I didn't join that mission. It's almost time for another wall crasher. I didn't join that mission. $35 seconds. I can hear the fan blowing on the mic again. That drives me crazy. Some might say that's obnoxious. I would say go fuck yourself to those people. Personally, that's probably something along those lines is probably what I would say. It's hard to know for sure, but I'm guessing. All right. So we got that done. That should give us our final dice for the day. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got from our dice rolls. So we're about halfway through. So let's see. Not bad, I guess. Well, that could have been better. That was somewhat disappointing. Somewhat disappointing. How's the research doing? We got something in research. Let's go see what that is.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
That's too bad. That'd have been nice. That gave me another one. But it didn't. Let's keep these coming. Let's just keep those coming. And I think that was all. We got that. Battle Pass. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Hi there. What can I help you with?
You know. I don't gotta say it. Fucking no. Okay. And that finished that one. Very close. Moving up to level 10. Okay. All right. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to be able to get. That's a possibility. With the 10 days left, that's a possibility. I'd like to say that that's possible, but that's a lot. That's a lot. That's probably not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Surprisingly. Or that one. And yet, I still think we're going to hit 400 overall. I still think we are. 1700. Let's just do this. More research? Something else is done already?
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
What was that? Was it these? Yes, it was these. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just get some more of those going. Fuck it. Some more of those. Alright, that's good. That's it. That's a good. I fragged your mama. All right. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. Wasn't really anybody in the chat today, but that's cool. But there were some lurkers out there. I saw the numbers going up and down, so I know you was out there. Thank you. We can feel your support through your silence. We'd like for you to say hi, maybe, introduce yourself, but you ain't got to. You got to be you, and you is quiet. So that's all good. For those of you who are watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. You are just as appreciated as anybody else. Don't ever let anybody tell you differently. And should any of you groups of people that I just mentioned saw something here that you might have liked, maybe you were entertained by, maybe you like just watching random violence, maybe you like the pitter-patter of gunfire, maybe you just like watching lovely ladies kill bad guys. Whatever it may be, perhaps you could see your way clear to leaving me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Any one of those things is immensely helpful for the channel. Helps it grow and flourish. Helps, sneak me into that algorithm and put me out in front of people's faces who might be interested in what I'm doing. And how can that be wrong? I don't know. I can't think of how it would be wrong. But the subscribes are particularly important at the moment. I am 74 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and memberships. So it's the first real major milestone of the channel. It's been slow going since hitting 400. So anything that you could do to kind of speed the process along would be greatly appreciated. Greatly. And, should you choose to, and this is totally optional, totally up to you, but you will find links to my Patreon and my Ko-fi on my YouTube community page. Again, totally optional, totally up to you, but if you saw something here that you think might be worth a buck or two, that would be the place to drop it, and it too would be greatly appreciated. While you're at all that, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I've got over 1,400 videos to entertain you. So much, you could just sit for days and watch my stuff. Just days. Literally, days. Just think of how long it would take you to watch 1,400 hours of content. At least, and that's a minimum. Because that's talking 1,400 videos. Some of my videos are like, especially the live streams, several hours. So we're talking straight content for fucking days. You could watch it. Again, I wouldn't recommend it. You've got other things that you got to do. I'm sure you've got commitments and jobs, but you could break it up. Like sleep in there or somewhere and fucking get something to eat. But amongst all those videos, I've got concerts I've been to. Shot on a good quality phone. So the audio and the visual is really good, really clean. and I was pretty close on a couple of those shows. So if you're into that any one of those handful of bands, it's worth a look. It's worth a look. I also have original music that I write the lyrics to, and I stress that strongly, that I write the lyrics to. I know some people have issues about AI music, but or AI stuff in general, really. But some of us out there are using it for good, and I'm one of those people. I write my songs 100% myself, as I said, and I build them in my head before I ever introduce them to the AI app, and then once I do, I provide extensive prompting to get the unique sound that I'm trying to get, a cohesive sound, unique for each song, and yet still within what I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. But I give life to those songs in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You'll currently find 10 albums on my channel right now of good quality music. It doesn't have that fuzziness that so often you hear with AI songs. This stuff sounds clean and crisp. It sounds authentic. If you didn't know it was AI, you probably would not know when you listen to it that it was AI. It's that good. 10 albums, about 12 songs a piece, close to 30 minutes an album. It's not that huge of an investment of your time to give one a listen, and you never know, you may find your next musical obsession. And you can find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character simulated wrestling federation. Currently, they are on tour, the ladies of The Circle. For a couple months they'll be gone, but they will return. They will return. And until then, there are plenty of other fierce competitors within the women's division for you to follow and cheer for. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. And then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesday for Tuesday Night Download. I've got a Marvel vs. DC federation coming soon, and upgrades for the men's division and the female celebrity federation coming towards the end of the year. On top of all that, I do these daily live streams every morning between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m.-ish, except for Mondays, where I play this wonderful game that we all love so much, the First Descendant. Sometimes chat plays along with me. We take on some of the harder challenges or just farm for materials. Sometimes chat's just here to give me advice. On how to build my characters as strong as I can. And sometimes they're here to give me shit on the ways that I choose to do that. But a fun time is had by all. And we would love for you to be a part of that. So, if you see us pop up in your feed, stop on by and say hey. Say hey. We'll be like, hey, what's up? And we'll all have a good time. Also, every Friday, between 8 and 11 p.m., I have Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, where I play Fall Guys and Fortnite. And much like with the First Descendant, this one right here, I'm totally open to playing with chat, but only if you want a duo, trio, or squad. No one-on-ones, and currently I just don't have the participants to justify doing custom matches. So it's just duos, trios, or squads. That's just the way it's got to be. Apologies for that. But that's just the way it's got to be. Hold on a second. My cigarette went out. And on top of all that, as if that wasn't enough, and I know you were just sitting there thinking, there has to be more. Is there more? Please say there's more. There is, in fact, more. I also have a shitload of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles, horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulators. I'm down to play just about anything, and I have a massive library of over 300 games that I've played precious little of. So, if you, dear listener, dear viewer, yes you, right now, if you would like to see me play something, drop it in the comments, and I will check my library. If it is in my library, or if it is free to play, it will get bumped up to the top of the list to be rotated in after I finish whatever next one I finish. It is that easy to have influence and impact on the content produced by this channel. All you have to do is say something. That's it. Just say something. And I'll be like, yeah, okay. That sounds good. And where else are you going to get a deal like that? I challenge you to find it. You know what I'm saying? I challenge you. Go ahead, go find it. I mean, it might be out there. I don't know. I probably shouldn't do that. That's why I'm not going to be like, I'll bet you. No. I just challenge you. See, I don't have to pay you anything if I just challenge you. It's just like I've said, hey, go do this. And you're like, well, okay, I'll show you. And you go do it. There's no money involved. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again. And I truly, truly mean that. You guys are the bomb. You are the shiznit. You are the fuel that's going to be driving this car to where we need it to be. All I can do is provide the channel. It is you guys that are what's pushing it forward and helping me achieve something that is very important to me. And it means the world, guys. It really does. It means the world. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And until next time, later.